Hello students, welcome to class 11th. Today we will start with the first chapter of your chemistry, that is some basic concepts of chemistry. We know that matter, it is anything that has mass and it occupies space. Okay, matter, it is classified into two parts. The one is the physical classification and the second one is the chemical classification. See, physically, if we classify matter, it is physically divided into three parts: solid, liquid, and gaseous state. Solid, we know that, in which the intermolecular force of attraction is very strong, and intermolecular particles, they are very closely packed. Okay. In liquid, if we talk about the force of attraction, it is weaker as compared to solid, but space between the particle, it is larger. And if we talk about gaseous state, in gases, the interparticle spaces, they are very, it is very large, the particles are very far apart, and the force of attraction between the particles, it is negligible. Okay. Compressibility, if we talk about, negligible, they are least compressible, they are highly compressible. Diffusion, highly diffused, they can be diffused very easily. They can also diffuse, but uh, their diffusing power is very less as compared to these three. Okay, so these are the some properties of solid, liquid, and gases. Now come to the chemical classification. Chemically, if we divide matter, it is divided into three parts, that are elements, compounds, and mixtures. Elements, they are further divided into three parts: metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Metals, they have shiny appearance, they are malleable, they are ductile, they are sonorous, and they have high melting and boiling points. The only metal which is liquid at room temperature, it is mercury. If you talk about non-metals, they are neither malleable nor ductile. They are not sonorous. They cannot conduct heat and electricity. There is only one non-metal which can conduct electricity, and that is graphite. They are non-lustrous. Only one is lustrous, that is iodine. They mostly exist in gaseous or solid state. Only one non-metal which is found in liquid state at room temperature, it is bromine. Okay. Now metalloids, they have properties which are similar to metals as well as non-metals. Now compounds. Compounds are the pure substances which are made up of two or more elements which are combined together in a definite proportion by mass. Compounds are divided into two parts: inorganic and organic compounds. Inorganic compounds are those which do not contain carbon. Like if you talk about water, NaCl, all these are inorganic compounds. And organic compounds means those compounds which contain carbon, like methane, ethanol, and all. Mixtures are formed by mixing two or more substances in any proportion, any ratio. When we mix two substances, we get mixtures, and mixtures are of two types. The one, it is homogeneous mixture, and the another one is heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixtures are those mixtures where there is no definite boundary of separation, or where there is uniformity. Like when we dissolve salt in water, we get homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixtures are those mixtures where there is visible boundary of separation, or where there is non-uniformity. Like if we dissolve sand in water or sand and salt, such mixtures are heterogeneous mixtures. Okay, now a few questions I've given you. You have to write all this in your notebook, and you have to answer these questions also. I am reading the questions for you. Mention whether the following are elements, compounds, or mixtures. The first one is glass, second, German silver, third, limestone, fourth, pure gold, fifth, diamond, sixth, glucose, seventh, salt solution, eighth, helium, ninth, oxygen, and 10th water. Question 2. State whether the following compounds are inorganic or organic. The first one is caustic soda, second is sugar, third is nitric acid, fourth is blue vitriol, fifth is vegetable ghee, sixth mustard oil, and seventh is baking soda. These two questions along with this you have to do in your fair notebook. Thank you.